Right guys, so we're back. We're going to finish the season off now. So I've just finished work. We're just waiting for it to load up. And then we'll do a quick recap, like we always do. And then we'll get this season finished, eh? Right, okay. So we are in April now. We're on Wednesday the 8th of April, and our next game is against Barcelona. So yesterday's games we did from what did we cover yesterday? So we covered from the Borussia Dortmund defeat in the Champions League. So since then we've beat West Ham, Sunderland, Leeds, Benfica, Brighton, Wolves, Leeds, Cardiff, Burnley, Nice, Bournemouth, Copenhagen, Newcastle, Man City twice, Sunderland, West Ham twice, Bilbao twice, Spurs, and then the FA Cup game against Blackburn. So we're up to April the 3rd now. So this is the Champions League quarter-final first leg against Barcelona at Anfield. Like I always say, get involved in the chat. Just a quick recap. In this season, we're not signing any players. I'm going to try and win the Premier League without signing a single player for Liverpool. And then in the summer, depending on what we do or need, we'll start buying players then. So we sold Alexis McAllister for 51 million. He put in a transfer request. We didn't have much of a choice. He wasn't going to sign a new contract, so we had to sell him. We also sold Cody Gakpo for 76 million. He was a bench boy. Wasn't getting a game because of Florian Wirtz and Federico Chiesa. So I thought 76 million is a bargain. In the summer, we have Rudiger coming in on a free transfer. We have Gnabry coming in on a free transfer. And we have Ademola Lookman coming in on a free transfer as well. So we're pretty much covered. They're all decent backup squad players. At the moment, as you know, we've only really got 3 centre-backs. We've got Virgil van Dijk. Oh, talking about Virgil van Dijk, he's just got injured. Oh, 6 or 7 weeks. That is a disaster. That puts massive pressure on us now. So I don't know what we're going to do with that. That leaves us with Joe Gomez and Kanate to play centre-back. That is a disaster. But I do have the editor, so I could, in theory, take the injuries off Kirkes and Van Dijk. Editor. Remove all injuries. And same with Van Dijk. Because otherwise, we ain't got no backup. So, we can't do it. Right, okay. So we've got Barcelona now at Anfield. Why is it not putting our strongest team in? It should have Isak in, and it should have Ryan Gravenberch in. Says Florian Wirtz is out with an injury. Right, I think we're ready for him now. It says they're not fit, but I don't understand why it keeps putting Rio and Gamora in. Why does it keep putting Endo in? Let's go for it. So the aim for this season is to win the Premier League. That's the objective. Anything else on top of that is a bonus. But I did beat Barcelona earlier on in the Champions League in the league phase. So there's always a chance. Yes. I'm happy with that. Just got to go to the Camp Nou now and get a result there. A draw would be perfect. But yeah, I am actually enjoying doing these lives. I don't mind doing lives, it's just getting more people to come along and join in with me. I can see that there's 7 people now watching. So if you are watching, get involved in the chat. Give me some tips. If you love Football Manager, get involved. Who's worth signing? Who's a wonder kid? Is there any tactics that you know that'll help me do my objectives this season? There must be some people that are watching that love Football Manager, because you wouldn't come onto a Football Manager stream if you didn't enjoy the game. So talk to me. How's your day been? The next game is against Fulham at Anfield. Last time I played Fulham, we drew 1-1. So I've been at work today, 6 till 2, came back, spent a bit of time with my daughter playing the new Resident Evil. That's a brilliant game. Like I said to you in previous lives, can you go over to my personal channel and give it a sub for me? I need 50 subscribers. I've only actually got 43. So if 7 people can go over and subscribe for me, I can do lives on there as well. Right, let's keep the same team. So we've just beat Barcelona. Let's see if we can win with the same team. So at the moment, it's neck and neck. There's 7 games left in the Premier League. There's only a point in it between us and Man City. Man City are the point above us. So we're still in the FA Cup. We're still in the Champions League. We're at the Champions League quarterfinals. We're in the FA Cup quarterfinals, and we've just beat Fulham, which is a bonus. The City got beat by West Ham, so that puts us 2 points clear at the top of the league. Oh, is it Man United? Somebody's just beat Man City. Oh, is that the Champions League? I'm not sure. I'll have a look in a second once we it stops processing. I've noticed that quite a few of you are watching this back as well, which I want to thank you all. If you can, hit the like button on the way in. Share it if you can as well to your socials. Let's get a decent Football Manager community on YouTube. There's not many places that are doing Football Manager on YouTube. Not many accounts, should I say. For some reason... Right, so we've got the second leg at the Camp Nou against Barcelona in 2 days' time. 3-1 up from the first leg. So if we can get a draw at the Camp Nou, that should put us through. Bearing in mind, early on in the season, I actually lost 3 games in a row. One against Galatasaray, one against Borussia Dortmund, and one against Napoli, I think it was. So to get to the quarterfinals, we've done really well. Right, so let's catch up with the messages. Let's see where we're up to. Okay. So, start here. So, training schedule, that's not a problem. We give that responsibility to the coaches. Loan roundup, there's only Carter Pennington. Coaches' advice, recruitment. Yeah, there's nothing really interesting, is there, we've missed? Florian Wirtz. First team players for the under-18s. There's a few good lads there, isn't there, for the under-18s. That Lewis Brindley looks good. 15 years old. Potential 4 stars. He looks a real talent. Update on Narlo. He's not getting the expected. I would recommend that you have a conversation with the manager, Tom Cleverley. How am I supposed to do that when there's not an option on the screen? Right, how is everybody doing? Says that Salah needs a rest. So does Frimpong. So does Kanate. I can't really afford to be taking anybody out though. That's the thing. I put Robertson in just for his experience. Says Frimpong needs a rest. We can do that. We can take him out and put Bradley in, can't we? That's not an issue. There he is. Let's give Bradley a game. I seen earlier that Alisson's out for the game tomorrow night. See, as good as Alisson is, probably the best goalkeeper in the world, he has a lot of injuries, doesn't he? Here we go. Three. I'll take that. That puts us through. 6-4 in aggregate. Lamine Yamal, what a player. I would love to sign him. It's not going to happen though, is it? They'll be looking for about $500 million or something for him. What a player. I wonder if we go on to the actions and I think it's transfers. Is it transfers? No, reports. One of these you can find similar players, but I can't remember which one it is. No. Well, Adrian, it's just a challenge that I went for. Thanks for joining the chat, by the way. I just fancied a challenge. I thought, you know, with Arne Slot winning the Premier League in his first season without signing anybody, I thought I'd have a go at it to see if I could do it. And I'm doing all right. I'm top of the league at the moment. By a point. There's 6 games left. Still in the Champions League, still in the FA Cup, and we've got the Merseyside derby next, away from home. Are you a Football Manager fan, Agent? Yeah, me too. I hope we win something as well. I mean, we're doing all right in the FA Cup, aren't we? It frustrates me, though, because we did so well against Wolves in the FA Cup on Friday night, but then we got beat by them in the league. I don't understand what's going on. Me personally, I don't think Arne Slot will be manager next season. I'm hoping that it's Alonso. Well, I've seen something on X, Danny, and I'm not sure. I mean, I don't believe a lot of things on X, to be honest with you. But apparently, he's already signed. Alonso's signed a 3-year deal if Arne Slot doesn't win the Champions League. For me, that's a slight worry because I don't personally want Arne Slot as manager next season. I don't know about you, but I think we've played some really boring football this season. It's been a massive drop off, hasn't it? I mean, I don't think it's just this season either. I think what happened was when we won the league last season with like 8 games to go or whatever it was, 6 games to go, they went out partying, didn't they? And they just seemed to fall off a cliff. They weren't interested. And I don't think they've recovered. And I also think that they've done too much this summer. They've got rid of too many players. Ah, that's a big blow. 1-1. They've got rid of too many players at once. But I mean, our problem is, I think what we should have done, Danny, is we should have stayed with the team that we had as much as we could. I mean, I know that Diaz wanted to go, but would he have gone if we'd have given what he wanted? He didn't want stupid money. You know, I mean, for example, we've just paid Cody Gakpo 275 grand a week, but apparently he's up for sale in the summer. So I don't understand why they've done that. Gravenberch is a good piece of business. Just hope we can get Dominic Szoboszlai and Cody Gakpo to new contracts as well. But I think personally, I think Canate wants Real Madrid. I don't think Szoboszlai will be a problem. I think Szoboszlai will sign a new contract. Right, so City have gone above us now. They're on 75 points before. That was a big blow. Drawing with Everton. Should have beat Everton. What's that, Furky? Thanks for joining the chat. Please look Turkish team Gala squad. Okay, you want me to look at Galatasaray? Okay, just give me 1 second. It's just doing its processing. I think we need to worry about quite a few of their players, to be honest. I mean, you've got Osimhen, haven't you, who's a world-class striker. They've got that winger, is it Yilmaz or something like that? He's a good player. I was just saying as well that Alisson's out for the game tomorrow night. He's picked up some sort of illness. So we'll no doubt have Mamardashvili in goal. Right. Let's have a look at Galatasaray then, eh? Right, so for me, the players we've got to look out for, there's quite a lot of ex-Premier League players, isn't there? Oh, good lad, Liverpool fan, I like it. Yeah, I mean, they are a really good squad. They actually beat me on this game early on in the season. So you've got, obviously, Osimhen, who's a class player. Sane at City, so was Gundogan. Lucas Torreira used to play for Arsenal. They've got Chesney, who's a good goalkeeper. He's knocking on a bit now when he's 36, but he's a good goalkeeper. Who else is there? Icardi was a good player a few years back. Mario Lemina, didn't he play for Southampton? Where's which player do you want me to look at? Yeah, they are a good side. Really good side. Orsi Yilmaz. Okay. Let me see if I can find him. It says on here, sign him as a last resort. I don't know if that... 66 to 97 million. Not that good really, is he? Oshiman's different class, isn't he? He'll be one of the best players on this game, him. Let's get him scouted. So they're saying... Some good stats there, aren't there, for Oshiman? Yeah, I think Galatasaray are a good side. I wonder if I'm going to be playing in the semi-final of the Champions League. Got Crystal Palace now. So these are all must-win games now. I have to win these games. There's a point in it. It's going to go right down to the wire, isn't it? Don't forget to hit the like button, guys, on the way in. Let's get more people to come and join in. Like I said, there's not many people that actually on the YouTube channels that play Football Manager live. I mean, I've said on previous videos that I've used to play Football Manager, Championship Manager before I played this, and probably about 30 years ago. I think the first one came out in 90 something, didn't it? And then it finished around 2010. And then ever since then, I've been playing Football Manager. I need to win this game. I need to win this and hope that Man City get beat. Got Manchester City in the semi-final of the Champions League. That's a good result. Right, we're back top now by 2 points. But City have got a game in hand. City have got Burnley. I can't see Burnley beating City. Got Newcastle in the FA Cup. The next game is against Newcastle. So what I'm going to do, like I've said, I do have the editor. So we can give ourselves a little bit of money to spend if need be. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like button on your way in. Share it if you can to your socials. Let's try and get a few more people to come and get involved in my Football Manager lives. Who's this guy? Let's have a look at him. So he's 16, 2.5 stars. Let's get him signed up. He's on trial. Approach to sign. See, if they've got 2 stars, you can always get a little bit of money back on them. So I always sign them if they've got anything to do with anywhere like 2 stars and above. Right, here we go. Newcastle in the FA Cup. Everybody looks fit. Why is Isak not playing and Salah? What's that all about? Right, let's do it. Let's see if we can beat Newcastle. Here we go. Yes. Playing Chelsea in the FA Cup final. It's a good result. So we're doing all right. We're nearly there. So we're at April the 26th. Man City away at the Etihad in the Champions League. So far this season, we've played Man City 3 times. I beat them twice and they've beat me. So I knocked them out of the FA Cup. They beat me at the Etihad. I beat them at Anfield. Let's have a look at these messages, see if there's anything worth looking at. Alexander Isak injured. 1 to 3 days. Okay. Hold a team meeting. Don't need to worry about any of that, do we? Ekatike sends Liverpool top. Barcelona scout report. I've already knocked them out. This could be a really successful season, you know. So I got knocked out by what's this? The board have set a transfer budget of 154 million. That's good. I do want to go back for Mark Gahey though. I'd like to get Mark Gahey on a free transfer. That's if he hasn't already signed a pre-contract with somebody else. He's still there. But has he signed a new contract? Or, I think he might have signed a pre-contract with somebody. Who's he signed a pre-contract with? It doesn't actually say, does it? a career. She's down to 40 million now. Make an offer. Future transfers. £35 million. That'll do me. Enter contract negotiations. So it's 4 other clubs that are interested in him. Let's see if we can get him on a 5-year deal. You all right, Steve, mate? How's it going? Just spare me a second. I'm just signing Mark Gay. Let's see, what's Steve saying? Gareth, hover over the green WTD button. It will show you if anything's been arranged. Alright, okay, mate. Do you play Football Manager yourself, Steve? I love Football Manager. I've played it for about 30... Well, not just Football Manager. I actually love Championship Manager when it was around as well. What was I going to say, Steve? So at the moment, I'm down to the last month of the season. So I won the Community Shield. I beat Palace. I got knocked out of the Carabao Cup by West Ham. Ah, right. Yeah, I'm going to do that, I think, Steve. Under 21s. What was I going to say? Well, yeah, I'm still in the FA Cup. I'm in the final against Chelsea. I'm still in the Champions League. I'm playing Man City now. This is the semi-final, I believe. And then I think I'm top of the league as well. So I'm going for the treble. I haven't signed any players. I've sold a couple. I've not sold anybody that signed anybody though. I sold Cody Gakpo for 76 million, and then McAllister wanted to go to Real Madrid, so I sold him for 51 million. I recalled Harvey Elliott. That's a big blow. We need a massive win at Anfield now to pull this back. But anyhow, yeah, so this season my challenge is to try and win the Premier League with without signing a single player. So City are actually a point above me now. So have you got any tips, Steve, for a decent under 21 player to sign? All right, Esposito. I'll have a look at him. And Paz is decent as well, isn't he? Esposito. ESPOSITO. Is that him? looks pretty decent, doesn't he? Striker. Let's see how much I can get him for. So they want 107 million for him. That's a bargain, Steve. 10 mil. Let's have a look at Paz. Nico Paz. 77 to 101 million. Yeah, I agree. I'm not paying 107 million for him, Steve. No chance. This kid looks good though, doesn't he? Paz, Nico Paz. But again, that's only a guideline as well, isn't it, Steve? 77 million to 101. It could be it could be a lot more than that, couldn't it? Let's have a look. So if I offer 77 for him, so they want 126. Yeah, Verts is class, isn't he? See, Alisson's out for the game tomorrow, isn't he, against Galatasaray? The thing is, right, as good as Alisson is, he frustrates me with all the injuries he has. Right, got Man United now. The old toilet. So we need to win this. That's what I mean. I was just about to say that, Steve. He's such a good goalkeeper. He's got to be in the top 3 best goalkeepers in the world. But with all the injuries that he gets, 1-1. This is going right down to the wire, this. I think I could end up losing the league by a point. Have you got the editor on yours, Steve? On your Football Manager? Here we go. So Man City at Anfield, 2-0 down, so we need at least a 3 or 4-0 win, don't we? If I'm not careful though, I could end up finishing 3rd. Because Arsenal are right there on 76 points. There's only 2 points in it for the title. Luca Erling. I'll have a look at him now, mate. No, it's $7.99 for the editor, isn't it? I try not to. The only time I use the editor is for injuries. If I get some bad injuries, I use the editor to get rid of the injuries. Especially if you've not got a squad. With this next season won't be too bad because I've got a few players coming in. I've got like Rudiger, Lookman, Ganabi, all on free transfers. I've just signed Mark Gay for 35 million as well. So I'll have a bit more strength in depth next season. So my last few games I've got Man City, the Champions League, then Chelsea, Villa, and then Chelsea again in the FA Cup. So ideally, it's 4 cup finals, innit? Need to win every single one of them. And then if I do that, I'll be in the Champions League final. Hopefully I'll win the league and the FA Cup. So that's not a bad season without signing anybody. Come on. What I've done is, I don't know if you do this, Steve, but I've put it on instant results. Otherwise, your season seems to take forever, doesn't it? Another centre-back to look at is Matteo Palmer from Udinese. On my save, he's a 5-star potential. And you got him for 10.5 million. Wow. Yeah, I'll have a look at both of them. I've just signed Mark Gahey, though, and Rudiger. So, I'll have a look at them. Yeah, I tried that on a previous live that I did, but it wouldn't work properly. It kept buffering all the time, so I don't really do that. But I sometimes watch them. Right, let's have a look back. So who was that first player? Luca Erline. Is it Blackburn on this? 18-year-old, 5.2 million. Says only sign Erline. As a last resort. Let's have a look. It'll tell me on here, won't it, what his potential's like. I'm more interested in the potential than... Yeah, 2 stars it says on here for potential. Who's the other dude you said? Palmer. Lewis Palmer, was that it? Matteo Palmer. Would be a good signing for the future. He can play right back as well. £26 million. Let's see what his potential ability is. Three stars, that'll do. And then I'll have Palmer and Leone for the future. 5-year contract. That'll do. What's this? Mateo Palmer. Accept loan back. Yeah. Ah, right, okay, mate. That's good. Matt Gahey set to sign for Liverpool. Transfer story leaked. It's not a story, I've signed him, mate. Got a good little squad together now for next season. Right, here we go. Man City at Anfield, the second leg of the semi-final. Gonna have to go for this, aren't we? It's just go for broke. Just go for a big win. Yeah, you're probably right, Steve. Gone with my heart. Right. We're going to go for this, Steve. We're going to go for the... we're going to go broke. All in. We're going to go... we're just going to go for it. If we lose, we lose. We're already 2-0 down, so... I'm just going to... I'm just going to put all my strongest players in, whether they need resting or not. And just go for it. I'm going to go for a big win. We need a 3-0 minimum. Or we're out. Come on. 442 diamond. Is that with Liverpool? Ah, we're still out, Steve. Got beat 2-1 on aggregate. See, I'd have fancied my chances against Juventus in the final as well. Have you watched any of my other lives that I did, Steve? I think I've done something like 5 hours or something, or more, probably more now. Probably about 7 hours in the last 2 days. Well, there goes the triple dream. Like I say though, if I get the Premier League, that's the one. That's the big one for me. All right, okay, mate. But what I've done is I've started the full season from the beginning, from the Community Shield against Palace. I'm probably only going to be on though for about another half an hour, mate, and I'll have to jump off. I've got to go and pick the missus up at 6. Let's get this season finished and I'll probably save it. There's only, what, 3 games left? Chelsea now at Anfield. Should have too much for Chelsea. You're off skiving. I won't tell you, boss. Don't worry. They beat Chelsea 2-0. For some reason, wow. So you won everything, did you? Did you win the Premier League as well? That's impressive, that, Steve. 107 points. That's mental. Is that with more or less the same Liverpool team? Did you not sign anybody at all? Right, so there's a little bit of gap now between us and City and Arsenal. Arsenal can't win the league now, surely. That's mental, that, mate. That's very impressive. Right, so I've got that Mateo Palmer now. But he's going back to Udinese on loan next season. So you won everything with 442 diamond. Do you have any special way of doing it, like? Do you have, like, certain things that you tell the players to do and all that sort of stuff, or do you just put 442 diamond? All right. So did you just work that out yourself, or did you get tips off Google and the FM community and stuff like that? Got Aston Villa now. Got Aston Villa and Brentford, so should win both these games, surely. Yeah, 4-0. How did Man City get on, though? So Man City haven't played yet. They're playing... Who are Man City playing? All right. Okay. Oh, cool. That's the thing, though, isn't it, Steve? That Google thinks it knows everything, but it doesn't. Right, so... It's the FA Cup final now against Chelsea. Why is Endo in the team and Salah's out and stuff like that? It says they all need resting. They're going to have to play, whether they like it or not. I can't play against Chelsea with Jadon Dans. That's a suicide mission. Where's Hugo Ekitike at? Why is he not playing? Needs rested. He's going on the bench minimum. Here we go. FA Cup final against Chelsea. That's nuts. 80 assists. Who's that? Is that Frimpong and Robertson? Yeah, smashed them. $80 assists, that's nuts. Florian Wirtz scored 4, what an absolute beast. Right, so it's the last game of the season now, isn't it, against Brentford. Yeah, that's true. The first thing I did was give Robbo a new contract. I love Robbo. I hope he doesn't go in the summer. Right, so it's neck and neck. We're both on 84 points. So it's come down to the last game of the season. Where's the fixtures at? Premier League. Where's the fixtures at, Steve? Am I being blind? Premier League. Click on the badge. What, the Premier League badge? Right, so Dominic Szoboszlai injured. Right, so Man City have got... Where's Man City at? There. They've got Aston Villa at the Etihad. Villa could beat City or at least draw with them. So all I've got to do really is beat Brentford. And I should get the title. Right then, Steve. I'm going for it. I'm going to win this. Let's get Gravin for Soboslai. And I don't know whether to put Robbo in for Kirkes. See, you were saying about why is Conor Bradley only a 2.5 stars? He's miles better than that, isn't he? Right, I need City to draw or get beat. All I've got to do is win. Yes, I've won the league. You little beauty. City won 4-1 and I won 5-0. So I've won the treble in my first season. I'll take that. So, guys, I have done the challenge. I have won the Premier League without signing a single player. Yes! And before you say it, I know it's only goal difference, but I still get the trophy. Get the champagne out, Steve. That's the way to do it. The board would like to discuss the club's long-term vision and outline our initial expectations. Right. End of season team meeting. I'd like to talk about the Premier League aims for next season. Congratulations on winning the title. Yeah. Exactly, Steve. Win everything. Why are they being negative? Pre-season. Confirmed pre-season tour. Do we bring them in for a full pre-season, or do we just go for the 4 weeks? I'd probably say 4 weeks is enough, isn't it? World Cup year. So we're going to need 4 weeks then, aren't we? Really? Half the squad won't be back. So 3 weeks then, Steve. Yeah, that's the thing, innit, with the World Cup year. It's a difficult one. I suppose you can only do what you can do, really. It's the same as this year, isn't it? Like if Slot does go, for example, that means that what's this? Werner retires. You've got the World Cup year, haven't you? So whoever is the new manager, if there's a new manager, we could. They're not going to have much time with the team, are they? Not much of a pre-season. King Kenny has retired from football. Chairman Tom Werner has retired from football. Well, that's not good, is it? That means I need a new chairman. I'll have a look in a sec, mate. Who's Tom Brown? Yay, I've won Manager of the Year. I gathered it's that, but I mean, is he part of the board in real life? You're a funny guy, Steve. Right, so I need to go to Club Donor to see who the new chairman is. Staff. I can't find him. How do I find who's the, is it responsibilities or something like that? Recruitment team, coaching team. It's none of them. Club. Board. Board members. Chairperson. Chris Bailey. There you go, Steve. Chris Bailey. And someone called Michael Egan has replaced Kenny Dalglish. Yeah, they must do, Steve. John Henry's got to sell soon, surely. He must be about 80. Right, I'm going to have to save this and start getting ready. I'll probably, depending what the missus is doing, I might pop back on for an hour later. First of June. Right, let's get this saved. Right guys, I'm going to have to jump off. Oh yeah, forgot about the quiz. Yeah, I'll probably come on for that, then I'll do Football Manager another day. Yeah, I'll see you on there then, mate, at 7. Right, let's get this stream ended. So, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And I'll see you on the next one. We have done it. We have won the Premier League in the first season. Take it easy, guys.